Sit that right there, don't go nowhere, little baby gon' shake that, 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 shit, yeah, I like that, bring that right here, sit that right there, don't go nowhere, say yeah, I like that, bring that right here, sit that right there, don't go nowhere.
Welcome back, we back with another reaction video. Today we are reacting to Trap Lord Ross's The Disturbing Life Loss of Jay-Z's Mistress. Let's get right into it. Wait, you confirmed that Jay-Z got a mistress? I thought that was a rumor.
Is an educational documentary providing authoritative news reporting on historic events in a journalistic context. All of the opinions in this video are mine alone. Everything in this video has been taken from publicly available sources, and any footage used is covered under the doctrine of fair use. We have made every effort to ensure the accuracy of our sources, but I am not responsible for content that third parties publish. Content warning: this video contains themes of violence, death, and gang activity. But every effort has been made to censor this video in accordance with YouTube's advertiser and community guidelines. This video features no violence on screen, no explicit language, and no hateful language. Dang. If you want to see extended versions of my videos with much more detail, please visit patreon.com/traplordross, where you can watch the director's cut for just $2. If you're not interested in that, hit the subscribe button and get ready to hear one of the craziest stories ever told. In recent months, there's been one story in rap culture that has caused shockwaves throughout the industry. That is, of course, the disturbing tale of the diddler. But memes aside, the claims of rap mogul P. Diddy's alleged abusive encounters with both men...
Not another, bruh. This can't be another Chronicles, bruh. Bruh, stop, bruh. Y'all have to stop. You must be stopped, bruh. Bruh, if Jay-Z, if in the next month, after this video comes out, Jay-Z gets caught up with some, and it says, and people start saying no Jay-Z, bro, I'm over this.
And women have led to numerous lawsuits and a federal investigation. The alleged events in these lawsuits span decades, from his early career to the rap stardom and even his recent years as a billion-dollar businessman. The allegations paint a picture of a truly sickening pattern of behavior taking place behind the scenes throughout the years. However, this video isn't about Diddy. That investigation's ongoing by both the feds and, of course, me. More updates on that video coming soon. But interestingly, my research into Diddy has led me to uncover some surprising and shocking allegations about another hip-hop mogul. Because according to some rumors, there are even darker secrets hiding amongst America's rap royalty. One of the first to bring these rumors to the surface in recent times would be the singer-songwriter Jaguar Wright. She used to be around many of the most famous rappers during the 2000s when her music career was popping off. But in recent years, she would end up dropping back-to-back bombshell quotables during a series of podcast appearances that took place only a few weeks after Diddy's ex, Cassie Ventura, had filed the initial criminal complaint against Diddy in November 2023, beginning the domino effect of a number of other lawsuits. With Jag's interview landing at the perfect time to capture the internet's interest and rack up millions of views with her explosive quotables. But while everyone was focused on her airing out Diddy's dirty laundry, many people missed the fact that towards the end of her blockbuster podcast expose, she turned her aim towards another one of hip-hop's most famous icons, revealing that there's only one person who is worse than Diddy.
You want to know what makes Diddy being publicly shamed like this so left?
What's that?
Sean Carter is worse.
Indeed, according to some rumors, the next rap superstar to fall from grace would be none other than the one who many consider to be the best rapper dead or alive, Sean Carter.
I never. It's Dwayne Carter. It's Kendrick now, but it was Dwayne Carter. Y'all crazy as hell. Jay-Z, nigga. Nas always been better than that nigga.
Corey Carter, better known as Jay-Z. According to these rumors, all the way back in 2011, right when Jay's longtime partner Beyonce revealed that she was pregnant with her first child, Blue Ivy, a woman named Kathy White, who had been reported to have been having an affair with the rapper mogul about a year earlier, would suddenly pass away after reportedly suffering a sudden brain aneurysm under what some claim to be very suspicious circumstances. But what's even more shocking is the claim that the resurgence of this story in the aftermath of the Diddy saga
sounds awfully similar, right? Sudden rest in peace by a brain aneurysm of otherwise healthy 28-year-old woman, Kathy White. Rest in peace. Suddenly, 2011, she was in a relationship with Jay-Z and had allegedly told him she was pregnant. Coincidentally, Beyonce announced her pregnancy with Blue Ivy at the MTV Awards about 2 weeks after Kathy's rest in peace. Total coincidence, right? Bruh. Y'all in these conspiracies. We gonna see, but conspiracies is crazy.
is allegedly no coincidence, as Diddy's ex-wife Kim Porter would also die suddenly after a bout of pneumonia, which has also been the subject of suspicion and theories that perhaps there was more to the sudden illness. But even more shocking, Jaguar Wright claims that Diddy himself may have actual proof that Kathy White's death had foul play involved, suggesting that Diddy may well be ready to expose that information to take Jay-Z down with him. To get to the bottom of these wild claims, in this video, we'll be breaking down the entire story between Jay and his alleged mistress, the strange connection between Jay-Z and Diddy, the woman's tragic and untimely death at the prime of her life in the early 2010s, and the shocking rumors that perhaps Jay-Z or even Beyonce might have had something to do with this tragic end.
Let's get into the speculation.
Just from the reaction I'm getting from the public about Jay-Z and Beyonce, how long have they been dating? If you put, like, if you from the hood and you got, let's say, 1,000 people lived in the project. If you got 1,000 people, like, in your business, it's going to put a strain on your relationship that you would never, ever believe.
You took an unprecedented stand to fight for this marriage. I mean, to fight for it and to put it all out there. What is it about this marriage that's so special that you would fight this hard to save it?
Tonight?
Well, it's my soulmate. It's the person I love.
The people want to get alive. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z is a cold motherfucker. Make some noise for Jay-Z one time. Make some noise for Jay-Z one time.
Damn, she's staring right at this nigga though. Y'all niggas not subtle at all, bruh.
Tonight's biggest moment, of course, was Beyonce's pregnancy revelation.
Kathy White's true killer is going to be unveiled, and it's not a man.
Jay-Z called me. Hey, bro, Jay-Z, I know you got killers. Please don't send them out my head. Just call me. Talk to me like a man.
This Cassie filed a lawsuit in New York City against Diddy.
It's the 6th lawsuit alleging abuse by Combs.
Video captured on multiple cameras shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend.
Sean Carter is just as bad as the diddler.
So what's the name for Jay-Z? The Hovler? Yo,
When it comes to the debate about the best rapper dead or alive, everyone has their favorites, but Jay-Z is regularly named as the top contender. But when it comes to the richest rapper in the world, there can only be one winner, with Forbes estimating that Jay-Z indeed leads the pack with a staggering $2.5 billion fortune. In fact, Jay-Z actually took that top spot from Diddy himself in 2018. But besides his spot as the richest rapper in the world, and one of the leading contenders when it comes to the greatest MC to ever grace the mic, along with his impeccable catalogue, Jay-Z has become known for another prestigious achievement, his long-lasting relationship with arguably one of the greatest female musicians of our time, Beyonce. Beyonce Giselle Knowles, or Knowles Carter as they're both officially known after their 2008 marriage, is undoubtedly one of the most successful and beloved singers ever, holding titles like the most awarded artist in Grammy history, as well as reportedly being well on her way to becoming a billionaire in her own right. Jay-Z and Beyonce have been together for literally decades, with their relationship reportedly starting in the early 2000s, when Beyonce was apparently 19 and Jay about 32. Now, there's nothing wrong.
What? Nah. Stay consistent, man. You was 13 years old, and she was air. She was a thought. She was an embryo. She was an embryo.
Wrong with a consensual age gap relationship. However, the beginnings of this relationship have been suspect to salacious speculation, with numerous articles considering whether Jay-Z actually groomed Beyonce, with these rumors fueled further by a clip that circulated with Beyonce claiming that Jay taught her how to be a woman.
You taught me so many things. I was 20 years old when we first started dating. You taught me how to be a woman.
Now that's certainly not proof of anything untoward, but the origins of the relationship have indeed led many to give a side eye to Jay in kind of the same way as Diddy. But clearly the relationship between Jay and Bey is genuine, and it's continued to flourish for over a decade as Beyonce got older. And eventually their power couple status would be truly solidified in the aftermath of their first musical collaboration, the track 03 Bonnie and Clyde, a catchy love song featuring both artists, with the power couple referring to each other as boyfriend and girlfriend on the hook. Although at the time, the couple would still not publicly admit the relationship to the tabloids, as this couple would ultimately become known for keeping their private lives largely to themselves. But ever since the couple went public, they've actually gone from strength to strength, truly proving to the world the true definition of a power couple succeeding in all areas of life beyond anyone's wildest dreams. Not only have they been unbelievably successful in their careers, both artistically and financially, both independently and together, but as a unit, they've also been blessed with 3 healthy children, and their relationship has survived the test of time better than almost any other couple in the cutthroat world of entertainment, where relationships and even marriages are commonly over in a matter of weeks, months, or in some cases, even just days. However, it's not all been rainbows and butterflies, as their relationship has also been embroiled in many controversies throughout the years, mainly revolving around rumors of infidelity. From the rumors of Jay-Z cheating on Beyonce with none other than Rihanna in the mid-2000s, a rumor which would actually later turn out to be completely fabricated by Rihanna's then manager, Jonathan Hay, in an apparent attempt to boost her media coverage. But then you've got the mysterious, violent outburst that Beyonce's sister Solange had towards Jay in an elevator during the 2014 Met Gala after party, which many have thought to have been the result of Solange actually finding out about Jay's infidelity. Now, by the way, if you want to know more about that particular situation, you can check out my 2019 deep dive where I break down the entire thing. But also, in 2014, female rapper named Liv would also come out with an entire diss track dedicated to Beyonce and Jay-Z, where she would essentially claim that Jay had tried to get it on with her, but she wasn't going for it. In fact, throughout their relationship, a female rapper named Liv would also come out with an entire diss track dedicated to Beyonce and Jay-Z, where she would
I ain't falling to his feet. He ain't expect that. Jigga, man. I don't care if you rap. You gotta respect them. She spelt it, though. Boo!
would essentially claim that Jay had tried to get it on with her, but she wasn't going for it. In fact, throughout their relationship, Jay-Z has been accused of having numerous mistresses, some of these even being other artists. Rumors have even circulated claiming that Jay-Z is actually pulling a Drake and hiding a child or two. Now, all of these rumors would culminate in Beyonce dropping her highly acclaimed 2016 album Lemonade, which many argue was actually worthy of the 2017 Album of the Year Grammy, pretty much the only Grammy that Beyonce still does not have, with even the winner that year, Adele, seemingly agreeing. But anyway, the album Lemonade and the associated music videos included numerous lyrics and skits that seemed to
but still inside me, cool deep was the need to know, are you cheating? Are you cheating on me? I found the truth beneath your lies. And true love never has to hide. True love never has to hide. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That's what they wrote.
To reference her man being unfaithful, with this theme largely carrying over the entire album. But one line in particular would rise above them all, where Bey appeared to refer
better call Becky with the good hair. It's hilarious.
To Jay's side piece by the infamous nickname Becky with the good hair. And while it's never been confirmed who exactly was the woman or women that Jay had allegedly been intimate with, many would point their fingers towards one person in particular, the fashion designer Rachel Roy, who is also the ex-wife of Jay's former longtime business partner Dame Dash.
Bro, is Jay a Drake, bro? Is this what we doing? Oh yeah, bro. That's his ex-wife. I gotta hit that. Y'all niggas is... Y'all disgust me.
Reportedly, only hours after Beyonce's release, Roy would post a cryptic message to her Instagram about truths coming to light, whilst also stating what appears to be a clear nod to the song, writing, "Good hair, don't care." Now, this theory would be further bolstered by the fact that the gossip media had already in 2014 spread the rumor that Solange's infamous elevator flip-out was in fact preceded by an argument with Rachel Roy. However, Roy would later make a statement denying these allegations. But another rumored candidate for Jay-Z's possible mistress would be the singer Rita Ora, who was first discovered and signed by Jay to his Roc Nation management in 2009, with the rumors of the Rita affair being seemingly started by the simple fact that she posted a picture of herself wearing a bikini with lemon patches, along with a necklace that had the letter J, not long before the release of Beyonce's Lemonade album, with this seemingly being proof enough to send Beyonce's crazed fan base, or the Beehive, after her. Now, the drama around Jay and Beyonce's relationship would eventually lead to Jay dropping his own album 444 in 2017, where he would respond to the rumors of infidelity, seemingly admitting and taking responsibility for his cheating and actually apologizing to the Queen Bee. Jay would also give a few carefully selected and phrased interviews opening up about their relationship problems, generally keeping things equally as vague as the lyrics on their songs.
The other freedom I see in the album is just a freedom for couples who have gone through something. You know, it's amazing You know, it's almost a cliche, you know, the celebrity couple, you know, they get together, they break up, you know, I'm like, well, who else are they going to go out with? But for some reason, you took an unprecedented stand to fight for this marriage. I mean, to fight for it and to put it all out there. What is it about this marriage that's so special that you would fight this hard to save it?
Well, it's my soulmate, it's the person I love, you know. And you can be in love with someone. You can love someone and if you haven't experienced love and you don't understand it and you don't have the tools to move forward, then you're gonna have complications. Period. And if you can either address it or you can pretend until it blows up at some point. And you know, for us, we chose to fight for our love, for our family, to give our kids a different outcome. You know, to break that cycle for black men and women. You know, to see a different outcome, like you were saying. It's not this celebrity couple. We were never a celebrity couple. We were a couple who just happened to be celebrities.
Since then...
So you gonna act like this not a business move? Alright.
Jay and Beyonce's relationship has seemingly survived these tough times, and the couple appears to be doing perhaps better than ever.
My husband, my rock, my best friend, I love you. My 3 beautiful children who continue to be my inspirations and my biggest blessing.
However, if the wildest internet rumors are to be believed, things could soon be getting very rocky for Jay, or even both of them, because as the lawsuits and the rumor mill around Diddy keep intensifying, the shockwave is also starting to spread to the people close to him, with one of those people being Jay-Z, who's actually been a close friend of Diddy for a very long time, with their friendship going back decades to when they were both just starting their careers in the 90s. At the heart of these new accusations is a woman named Kathy White, who some claim to have been Jay's first mistress during his long relationship with Beyonce, and a woman whose untimely death in 2011 is claimed by some to be just the tip of the iceberg of the dark exploits of rap's ultimate power couple. Known by many names, Kathy White, Kathy Michelle White, Kathy Coriana White, or Lil Kathy, Corrina Hun, or Corey to friends and family, according to her obituary, she was born in the Fort Polk military base in Louisiana, which has since been renamed Fort Johnson. This military base has its own hospital for the Army personnel called the Bain Jones Army Community Hospital. Kathy's grandfather was a World War II veteran, and perhaps the military gene ran in the family. However, sometime later, her family seemingly moved to Norfolk, Virginia, which is located in the southeasternmost point of Virginia in the so-called Tidewater region. Known for its major bays and rivers that give access to and harbor from the Atlantic Ocean, this is why the area is also home to numerous US Army bases, which may have something to do with the fact that her family moved there in the first place. Norfolk is also part of the so-called Southampton Roads region, which consists of several mid-sized cities that border each other, including Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Portsmouth, and Suffolk, as well as having direct bridge access to the other side of the James River, where there are more similar-sized cities like Newport News and Hampton. This area creating the Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Newport, Portsmouth,
Quanson? What the hell is that? What that is?
And Suffolk, as well as having direct bridge access to the other side of the James River, where there are more similar-sized cities like Newport News and Hampton. This area, creating the Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Newport News metro area, has a combined population of almost 2 million people. But despite the area having a sizable population and being one of the largest metro areas in Virginia, many still describe it as having a small-town feel. There, Kathy would seemingly attend the Indian River High School in the city of Chesapeake, and eventually she would graduate in 2000 from the Maury High School in Norfolk, before going on to study and graduate in 2004 from the esteemed Howard University in Washington, D.C. Known for being one of the top historically black universities, also known as HBCUs in the country. Ranked by the National Science Foundation as the top producer of African-American undergraduates who later earned science and engineering doctoral degrees. And it's from her time in Howard that one of the few videos about her online can still be found, filmed during the university's fashion show in 2001. And this showed that Kathy was seemingly a confident girl, not afraid of the limelight. Needless to say that after graduating from an esteemed school like Howard, Kathy's future was looking very promising. And afterwards, she would eventually end up working in the field of publishing. Although at this point in 2024, what that exactly entailed is still not very clear. But according to gossip blogs from the early 2010s, she contributed to various online publications, as well as eventually having her own PR firm, White Label PR, seemingly providing services relating to the fitness and beauty industries on the side. Kathy's career in publishing would eventually take her far away from the small town feel of Norfolk, all the way to the other side of the country, where she appeared to settle in the city where every publicist in her field dreams of making it, Los Angeles. Although it's not clear when exactly this move happened, what does seem clear is that eventually Kathy would not only settle in LA, but thrive there, making friends with influential people within the LA celebrity, socialite, and jet set circuits. People such as Nikki Chu, celebrity interior designer, reality TV star and host, actress and photographer Chenoa Maxwell, and most famously, reality TV star host and model Claudia Jordan.
I have no idea who any of those people are. And nigga said most famously, I'm like, Nani? Also, I thought she was gonna move to New York. I don't know why, but okay.
Who had a long career in entertainment, first participating in numerous beauty pageant competitions in the 90s, and then making her break in the industry by being a model on The Price is Right, as well as Deal or No Deal game shows during the early and mid-2000s, performing in the latter one with none other than the infamous actor Meghan Markle, who would later end up marrying the real Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Prince Harry.
Now, this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
In the late 2000s, Kathy's close friend Claudia would begin to appear on numerous reality and other TV shows, such as Donald Trump's The Celebrity Apprentice, as well as being a host at Jamie Foxx's popular Sirius XM radio channel, The Foxhole. That name's terrible. We got The Foxhole. In the 2010s, she also appeared on the Real Housewives of Atlanta reality TV show, and most recently, she competed in NBC's Deal or No Deal Island game show in 2024, as well as being a host on the Fox Soul streaming network. However, unlike her friends, who many strive to be in front of the cameras, Kathy White appeared to be mainly focused on working behind the scenes and playing her role as a publicist, and therefore there aren't too many traces of her left online from the more established media sources compared to her friends, with one of those few sources being photos taken during appearances at a few different socialite events. However, this may
the same suit for different events, or am I drunk?
Have eventually traces of her left online from the more established media sources compared to her friends, with one of those few sources being photos taken during appearances at a few different socialite events. However, this may have eventually changed, because while Kathy was seemingly mostly working behind the scenes in the entertainment industry, it does seem that in the background she did also have some other ambitions. She was apparently a trained singer going by the artist name Coriana or Coriana Hun, and she would even appear to have registered her own company focused on music called the Coriana Hun Music Group while living in LA. There's also an internet movie database entrance made for her under the name Coriana Hun, where her alleged manager describes her as a successful model, screenwriter, and a talented singer-songwriter. And indeed, some of her modeling photos can still be found circulating online. Interestingly, this page also lists her birthplace as New Orleans, Louisiana, not Fort Polk, as well as listing her birth year as 1985 instead of the 1982 found on her obituary. Perhaps she thought saying she was from a more famous city and a younger age might have been assets for her career in entertainment. And there's even some credits that she has on the page from a few movies and TV shows she appeared in, one of these being a 2009 movie called Deep in the Valley, which is undoubtedly one of the most 2000s style comedy movies ever made, with Kathy playing one of the dozens of scantily clad women making an appearance in the film, along with some good company like Kim Kardashian, who at this point in the late 2000s had only just begun her unbelievable rise to the top of the entertainment world, following her unforgettable performance in the 2007 box office smash Kim Kardashian Superstar, co-starring Ray J. But anyway, for Kathy White, aka Coriana Hun, the last role listed on the site is from a 2010 Hood movie titled Nobody Smiling, where she had a short one-scene role. But despite these tidbits of information about Kathy's ambitions in front of the camera, there's surprisingly little left online to show that side of her. On social media, on the other hand, particularly Twitter, there are still many photos and mentions of Kathy still floating around, despite her eventually deleting all of her socials for a period of time due to the infamous events that would end up transpiring in the lead up to her untimely death. One capture that's left on her old Twitter on the Wayback Machine shows her describing herself as a lifestyle, fitness, beauty, PR pro, self-styled fashionista and beauty expert who loves life, friends, family, and God, with some of her tweets even implying that she might have been personally connected to celebrities like the Kardashians. There are also many mentions of Kathy on Twitter by her friends, these painting a picture of a 20-something Kathy living her best life in the City of Angels. The kind of life that she had likely dreamt of as a kid growing up in Norfolk, like wining and dining at the hippest restaurants, shopping luxury fashion, and building a collection of designer purses, and of course going to the industry events and parties with her popular and influential friendship circle. With two of her friends, Nikki and Claudia, she would seemingly become so close while living it up in LA that they would playfully begin to refer to themselves as the Trilogy. But besides LA, there was seemingly one other place where Kathy and her friends would often frequent, Las Vegas. This appeared to be particularly the case with Claudia, who would often post about her visiting the Sin City either for work or for pleasure, often seemingly for both. And interestingly, it appeared that Jay-Z too was somewhat frequenting Vegas around this same time, and Claudia appeared to be at least to some degree connected with Jay-Z through mutual friends, such as the comedy powerhouse Marlon Wayans, and she would sometimes mention on Twitter about her plans of going to Jay-Z's concerts or parties while she was in Vegas. And it would be in May 2009 when she would allegedly attend one such party, together with Kathy White, sparking rumors about her, Jay, and even Diddy that still raise eyebrows on the internet to this very day.
I'm tripping. Do she look like Layla Ali? Yo, what?
On May the 2nd, 2009, Filipino boxing legend Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao was set to face the British boxing legend Ricky Hatton. Now, my dad and older brothers were boxing obsessives, and I remember staying up late to watch this fight as a teenager. But little did I know the madness that was going on behind the scenes. Now, this fight would take place in the famous MGM Grand Arena in Las Vegas, and many A-list celebrities had gathered in the city for this fight, including Jay-Z and his good friend P. Diddy, as well as the singer Cassie Ventura. Now, at this time, Kathy White hadn't yet joined Twitter, but based on the tweets of her good friend Claudia Jordan, it appeared that they had also arrived to Las Vegas to join in on the action. Around noon on the day of the fight, Claudia would tweet how she had been jogging and was about to hit the pool, spending a chill day in the lead up to the big party night. The fight between Pacquiao and Hatton would end up being one for the ages, with Pac-Man winning the match and knocking out Ricky Hatton in the second round, much to mine and my dad's disappointment, with what would later be awarded as the best knockout of the year by the Ring magazine. Now that hurt me deep, to be honest with you. But anyway, after that fight, the celebrity crowd would gather at numerous after parties that were likely taking place all over Las Vegas. One of these parties being at the popular Tao nightclub in the heart of the Las Vegas Strip, with this party being attended by none other than Jay-Z and P. Diddy, with both stars attending the party in full-blown A-list celebrity mode with sunglasses inside as if they weren't two of the most famous people on the planet. Also in attendance was Claudia Jordan and her crew, which included Kathy White, who was wearing an easily identifiable pinkish, purplish, magenta-coloured dress, and a professional photographer named Denise Trusello was also present, seemingly there as official press, capturing pictures of the event, with her photos showing that the event had celebrities from all walks of entertainment, including people like the actor David Arquette, most famously known for the Scream movie series, as well as the singer Mel B from the Britpop icons the Spice Girls. And surprisingly, also in attendance was even the former hip-hop mogul of Death Row fame, Blood Gang member, and the rap game's top bully from Bompton, Suge Knight. Now, Suge Knight being in the same club as Jay-Z and P. Diddy is just insane by itself when you consider the long-standing rumours that Suge may well have been involved in the murder of Jay and Diddy's good friend, the notorious B.I.G., aka Biggie Smalls. But then again, the story of Diddy and Suge goes much deeper than you could possibly imagine, and all that's for another video. But anyway, it would turn out that the photos of the party taken by Trusello would eventually begin to play a part in sparking rumours about an affair between Jay-Z and Kathy White, with these photos showing Kathy and Claudia dancing together near P. Diddy and Jay-Z, with Kathy clearly having the time of her life, as she can be seen holding an entire champagne bottle in one hand whilst her friends are toasting with glasses. In one of these pictures, Kathy can even be seen talking, or more likely hollering, at either another woman next to Jay or Jay himself, who is also turned towards her direction. In other pictures, Kathy's friend Nikki Chu can also be seen very close to Jay-Z having a direct conversation, which likely means that that group of women had at least some kind of relationship with him, which is probably why they were allowed to stay so close to Jay-Z and P. Diddy in the first place. There were also videos shot by fans during the night that were then posted to YouTube, where Nikki also appears to be very close to Jay-Z and Diddy. In yet another picture, this time seemingly taken by simply another partygoer, Kathy can this time be seen much closer to Jay, still with other people between them, with Kathy and her friend's eyes aiming straight towards the camera. Now, these pictures alone didn't prove anything untoward had happened between Kathy and Jay. However, the connection had now been made. They'd been seen drunkenly partying together, and the photos had been snapped for the whole world to see. But initially, nobody had any idea about what might have been going on behind the scenes. In fact, it was over a year later.
Bounced from one doctor to the next. Did they even send my lab work? Wait.
Later that these pictures would suddenly get some attention after claims about Kathy and Jay-Z's affair would hit the internet, with these rumours, unfortunately, changing Kathy White's life forever.
Okay, yeah. So that was part one of the disturbing loss of life of Jay-Z's mistress by Traplo Ross. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share your thoughts on the video in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay safe, y'all. That what I have. That what I have. Forgot to say that last time.
I'm a cowboy, can't stop me, ain't to live is to come. All this pain got me feeling the compass. See this man turn me into a monster. Hey, I'm a cowboy, can't stop me, to live is to come. All this pain got me feeling the compass. See this game turn me into a monster. I'm a cowboy, can't stop, can't stop. Hey, all that pain got me feeling jaded. Many with your rope when to make it. Still plugged into the mix, but lagging out before the update. Drop back in, different time, same location.